Democratic socialist Bernie Sanders has officially entered the 2020 race, and President Trump was quick to respond.
Personally, I think he missed his time. What happened to Bernie maybe was not so nice. I think he was taken advantage of. He ran great 4 years ago, and he was not treated with respect by Clinton. You got a lot of people running, but only one person's going to win. I hope you know who that person is.
So how will the American people view Bernie Sanders' idea this time around? And what will be different? Let's ask senior advisor for the Bernie Sanders presidential campaign then and now, Chuck Rocha. Chuck, first off, you have some big news in terms of how Bernie Sanders' announcement was received.
It was an amazing groundswell of support last night. I've never seen anything like it. I've been doing campaigns for 29 years. We raised over $4 million last night from hundreds of thousands of individual donors. I've talked about the problem of money in politics and fat cats on Wall Street having way too much control. When you start empowering regular people all across the country and they're giving you $5, $10, $20, it's really a big shot in the arm and a boost to any campaign. And Bernie Sanders has capitalized on that, and it just shows that his message works.
You had a much different field. Nobody cared about Governor O'Malley. Nobody cared about Lincoln Chafee. And he had an incumbent that was just basically looking to waltz through in Hillary Clinton. You already got 8 opponents already, many of which have the same policies, and they're a lot younger than your guy. What makes your guy different?
So I think I would remind all of your viewers exactly how Donald Trump won the Republican nomination when we had debates, junior debates, and field debates. We're going to have the same issue on the Democratic side. So that means that the vote is going to be split 10 ways, 15 ways, 20 ways. Well, guess which candidate has the core base of support that follows him? And I just explained to you that we raised $4 million in 24 hours or more. That's the biggest difference because all the votes are going to be split up so many ways.
So what do you think is the perfect model for him to run on, Venezuela or Cuba?
I think FDR is the best model. They called FDR a socialist for creating Social Security. And yeah, Brian, I realized we were in a depression at that time, but they also called Lyndon B. Johnson a socialist for creating Medicare. Right. We want to empower people and not empower Wall Street. And I think people, and I'll give Donald Trump some credit on this. Like, he spoke to people. He thought that people would believe in that he would actually change things. Bernie Sanders is that person who's out there with that message.
Chuck, he's not even a Democrat. He had his own reprisal to the president's State of the Union address. He doesn't even go march within those circles. Why is he even trying to? Why is the party even letting him in?
You have a great point. You know, he did a State of the Union himself to just people who subscribed to his Facebook page, and people made all of this big brouhaha. Right. It was after Stacey Abrams, who we respect immensely. Right. Bernie Sanders is a Democratic socialist, and he's been caucusing with the Democrats in the Senate for years.
All right, I guess we got to go. A lot to discuss. He has a lot of spending, a lot of giveaways, and I guess a lot of taxes going up, but the people are responding on the left. Chuck Rocha, I look forward to seeing you in that hat again soon.
Thank you, Brian.
Straight ahead. Maxine Waters taking a big shot at President Trump's supporters.
Those people who want the war.